All right, court calls the people of the state of Michigan versus Harold Arthur Bonell, case number 254238FY. Appearances, counsel.
Nick Carnes on behalf of the people.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Cherry on behalf of Mr. Bonell, who appears via Zoom.
And we are here for a couple different things. One is an arraignment on an amended complaint. So let's get that one out of the way. When I pulled the sticky note off, it pulled the complaint with it. All right, Mr. Bonell, are you able to see and hear me?
Yes. Yes.
All right, I have an amended complaint that alleges between the dates of March 28th, 2025 and April 12th, 2025 in the city of Cadillac of Wexford County. It is alleged in count number 1 that you committed the offense of criminal sexual conduct, first degree. That is a felony punishable by life in prison, mandatory lifetime electronic monitoring, mandatory AIDS STD testing, DNA to be taken upon arrest. In count number 2, it is alleged that you committed the offense of child sexually abusive material possession. That is a felony punishable by up to 4 years in prison and or a fine of $5,000. In count number 3, it is alleged that you committed the offense of computers using to commit a crime with maximum imprisonment of 4 years or more, but less than 10 years. That is a felony punishable by up to 7 years in prison and or a fine of $5,000, reimbursement for governmental expenses, and consecutive sentencing may be imposed for the underlying conviction. In count number 4, it's alleged that you committed the offense of child sexually abusive material aggravated possession. That is a felony punishable by up to 10 years and or $50,000. Additionally, the prosecution has elected to charge you as a third habitual offender, which means that you have at least 2 prior either attempted or completed felonies in your past. That makes the 4-year felonies an 8-year felony, the 7-year felony a 14-year felony, and the 10-year felony a 20-year felony. Do you understand those charges and the potential penalties?
Yes, I do.
Again, on felony complaints, you have certain rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or write can and will be used against you. You also have the right to be represented by an attorney during any questioning that you consent to, and you have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to be represented by an attorney at all phases throughout this process, and if you could not afford one would be appointed to represent you at public expense, but you may be required to repay a portion of that expense. And I know Mr. Cherry has been appointed to represent you. Mr. Cherry, how did your client plea on the amended counts?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
The court will enter the not guilty plea, will continue bond as previously set, which gets us to 2 more issues. One is a probable cause conference for today. I'm assuming there's no resolution to this matter.
I received an offer from the prosecutor based on the prior complaint. I assume the offer is the same even with the amended complaint, and I've received affirmation from the prosecution that it is. The problem is I anticipated meeting with Mr. Bonell this morning at 10 o'clock to discuss the plea offer. Obviously, he's not here. I understand he had a conflict down in Nuevo County, and so he wasn't able to come. I am off Thursday and Friday this week, but I plan on driving down to Nuevo because anytime I schedule a Zoom or phone call with them, they fail to appear.
Okay.
And so I'm going to drive down next week to talk to him, which brings us to the 3rd issue, which is that we're going to be requesting an adjournment of the preliminary examination so that I can meet with Mr. Bonell and talk about the new charges along with his offer.
So along those lines, the court was a little bit confused when we were here last time because for the bond modification, Mr. Cherry, you had said he'd received a PR bond down in Nuevo County.
That was my understanding.
And which is not the case.
Okay.
He's still being held on a bond. We're not sure whether it's 20,000 or 100,000. Depends on who you talk to. The court records down there show it's a $20,000 bond.
Okay.
There was supposed to be a plea today, but that did not go through because of this case. So he was set for a pretrial on that matter on January 6th or 5th or 6th.
Yeah.
That's what we got from my staff watching YouTube and myself looking at the records. So
it probably make good sense maybe for me to touch base with the defense attorney down there and maybe for Mr. Carnes to touch base with the prosecutor down there. Maybe everybody needs to get on the same page so that Mr. Bonell's all getting one story from all of us and understands what it is that he's looking at
Yeah.
globally.
So, given the status of the case, the amended complaint, Mr. Carnes, do you have any objection to adjourning?
No, Your Honor, I would join in Mr. Cherry's request.
Last time we were here, I think you still had to get together to view some of the evidence. Has that happened yet?
We watched some of it. There's still one outstanding disc that was not sent, and I think it's a really important disc based on what we did observe in the video that we did look at. Because without getting too far into it, we weren't able to substantiate the counts based on what we observed. And so we want to make sure that we get that last piece of evidence to know that we're all on the same page.
All right.
That's accurate.
So with next week being Veterans Day, we moved prelims until Monday. That's not gonna be enough time. So if we go to the 18th, will that be sufficient, Mr. Cherry?
We're looking in the afternoon now because of prelims.
Correct.
I have a conflict that afternoon. I could do the 25th.
Mr. Carnes, will the 25th work for you?
Might be in trial on the 25th. I don't know if we can move it to an alternate day, especially given the.
We have no more alternate days for the rest of the year.
Okay.
Given the holidays and everything going on, we've
So
used
December's
those.
completely booked.
For alternate days, yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I think there's a strong likelihood that there will be a waiver, but obviously having not talked to Mr. Bonell, I can't guarantee that. So maybe we set it for the 25th.
We'll set it.
And in the event that Mr. Carnes needs an adjournment, we can submit a stipulation.
We'll set it for the 25th. If he waives, he waives. Mr. Carnes, if you're in trial, I don't know if another prosecutor can pick it up, but
Yeah,
we're also, I mean, he's been under this court since October 15th, so we've got speedy trial ticking away too, so.
Yes, Your Honor.
We will go ahead and we will set this for a prelim on November 25th. Anything else for the record?
no, Your Honor, thank you.
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Mr. Bonell, have you been able to hear and see everything that's happened today?
Yes,
All right, so your attorney's indicated he'll be in touch with you and we'll see what happens from there.
If I could just have one question here.
Yes.
Mr. Bonell, do you know the name of your attorney in Newaygo?
Rick Prysock, he's got your information. I gave him your information.
Can you
And they're
spell his
gonna-
last name?
Pri, Sock, SOCK.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. We are adjourned on that case. Thank you, Nuego. Number 254354 FY Appearances Council.
Joanna Carey for the people.
Allison Cass on behalf of Mr. Bosak.
And we are here for a probable cause conference. Is there any resolution in this matter?
There's not, Your Honor. We would be seeking an adjournment due to ongoing discovery.
Ms. Carey,
I have no objection to that.
what discovery is still outstanding?
I'm not aware. I received an email from Ms. Carey either yesterday or on Friday saying that more discovery was still coming.
I have waiting on some reports from, there were 16 officers involved. And I don't have all of. Asked, told by trooper or detective that they're working on it, but I still don't have them, and I think I requested some video too of some of the troopers that had video. Not all of them had cameras working due to the nature of their jobs, but it's taking a while.
I assume this stretches across various agencies and
Correct.
subparts of those agencies. All right. How long of an adjournment are we requesting? PCCs are going to be Monday, right? Yeah.
Frankly, I'm going to be going on Monday, so I would ask for 2 weeks.
Ms. Castles, are you okay with a 2-week adjournment?
Yes, I would have no objection to that. What date would that fall on? The 18th?
The 18th, yes, at 10:30.
Okay, yes, no problem.
All right. Mr. Bozak, have you had the opportunity to discuss this issue with your client, with your attorney at all? All right. What I will do then, Ms. Castles, is I will adjourn this until the 18th. I'm going to request that you speak with your client to discuss the issue, and if need be, we can go back on and adjust it if we need to.
Great, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else for the record?
No, thank you.
Not from us.
All right. Thank you. We're adjourned on this case.
Thank you.
All right. So the court will call that case. This is the people of the state of Michigan versus Nicole Renee McNamara, case number 254508FY. Appearances counsel.
Joanna Carey for the people.
Allison Cass on behalf of Ms. McNamara.
And we are here for a probable cause conference, but however, before Ms. McNamara, or while she was being brought in, we were having some conversations, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ms. Carey, but you have not received an appearance as well, so an offer did not go out.
Correct.
And Ms. Castles, you had indicated that the appearances were sent in yesterday.
Yes, that's my understanding.
All right. So, and the court has not received an appearance as well. So what I will do is I will, unless there's an objection, we'll reset this for another probable cause conference next week. Which would be, I know Ms. Carey's gone, but we can just treat that as a paper date essentially for November 10th.
With the new file as well.
Yes. Yep. And so what's the status? The other one's a misdemeanor, correct?
Yeah, that's on final pretrial.
She has another felony as well.
So we have this felony and then the one she was arraigned on yesterday. This is from August. The one arraigned on yesterday was from May. And then we have a retail fraud second degree. That's at final pretrial stage. You think there's another one?
No, I think there are 2 felony files and a misdemeanor file.
Okay, all right. All right, so we will set this for the PCC on the 10th. Anything else for the record, Ms. Castles?
Just if I could briefly have clarification. So, the case that I was appointed to, was only one of them, and that was arraigned yesterday. Today's probable cause conference was for the other case?
Yes.
Yes, so the probable cause conference for today is case number 254508FY, which is, she was arraigned on October 28th. And then has a bond violation on it that she was arraigned on yesterday.
Okay, in that
And
bond
then-
violation, that was the case number I read prior. The
No.
four.
So the bond violation. So the bond violation is on 4508.
Okay.
I've just been provided an email that says that 4508 was assigned to Lisa Sadawa.
Okay.
That's from the conflict administrator. That was dated yesterday.
Okay.
And then she was arraigned on yesterday, 4631 FY. That is another possession of methamphetamine charge from May 11th.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
And then that's set for a PCC next week as well. So both of these will be set for PCC next week.
Would it be same date?
I'm sorry.
Are the PCCs on the same date?
Yes, they will be. And I'm told that the new file from yesterday just went to conflict yesterday. So I assume they'll be reaching out for you to take it as well, but just so you're aware.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Ms. McNamara, I know that was probably really confusing. So what has happened is because an attorney was just appointed on your case for yesterday. The necessary paperwork hasn't been filed yet and nor had offers been made yet. So we are resetting this until next Monday for another probable cause conference. Do you understand that?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay. And Ms. Castles, just so you are aware, we have set the probation or the bond violation for a contested hearing. And I have remanded her until we have that contested hearing. And when is that set for? And that's set for the 10th as well.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, and we are adjourned on those cases. All right, this is case number 2544996FY, the people of the state of Michigan versus Devin Jean Plum. Appearances, counsel?
And I'm Jeff Harrison. I'm here on behalf of Devin G. Plum. She's joined me at the table. She's seated in my right.
And we are set for a probable cause conference with our discussion off the record. There is no resolution. Is that correct, Mr. Harrison?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no resolution.
Sir, we are set for a prelim on November 10th then.
That works for us.
Ms. Carey, I know you're not available. Do you have somebody else to cover it or?
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yes, all right. Are we aware of any issues that might delay the prelim?
Yeah, true.
I want a PR bonded treatment, please. He's not saying it.
I haven't said it yet.
Ms. Plum, you're not helping your case. Any discovery issues that we can think of?
I don't know the top of my head, but I
So,
don't think so.
yeah.
All right. Then we will set this for a prelim next Monday. Mr. Harrison, given your client's outburst, do you have something you want to ask the court?
I do, Your Honor.
Hold on, Ms. Plum, do you find this funny?
No, I
Because you,
just-
like
I
I
don't.
said, you are not helping your matter at all, and I am more than happy to throw you in contempt. Do we understand each other,
Apologize. Yes, we do.
Mr. Harrison?
Yeah. This is somewhat premature as we are only partially through the process of confirming this, but we do have.
Well, first of all, hold on, let me ask, Ms. Carey, do you have any objection to hearing this today?
Do.
All
I
right,
would like notice or in writing.
That's fine, Your Honor. That'll give us time to complete all of the arrangements. We apologize for.
all right. Given that the prosecution has the right to notice, we will not hear the bond motion today, and we will anticipate a written motion. Anything else, Mr. Harrison?
Nothing further.
Ms. Carey?
No, thank you.
All right, we are adjourned on that case.
Can't see. Well, the voice